Good morning. I'm in Gare de Chajon. I probably got that really wrong, but anyway, just about to start my paragliding journey from zero knowledge to hopefully EP pilot by the end of the week. I flew into France last night, stayed in a hotel. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm about to get a train to Archon. So follow me on this journey and let's see how it goes. Well, I've made it to Archon, as you can see, up there somewhere. I'm just waiting for a lady called Izzy, John's partner, to pick me up in a purple Skoda. If that doesn't happen, then I could be in the middle of France for no real reason, but I should imagine it's going to. Apparently the guys have had a couple of bad days weather and they haven't got to do any flying yet. So I'm going to be picked up and taken straight to the flying site because it's a good flying day today. So hopefully in a couple of hours I'll be learning how to rig my glider and start my journey of becoming a paraglider pilot. Very excited, let's go. Have arrived. So welcome to the Dune. We have completed our first morning. So today we just went through the BHPA, our paperwork, and then once we did the paperwork we started learning about unpacking the glider, inspecting it and all of that good stuff. Let me turn around from the sun, it'll be a better video then. So yeah, unpacking it, inspecting it, and then our harness and then clipping it up. And we've just spent the last hour doing reverse launches and just learning how to control the glider underneath it. I think this afternoon we'll be just doing more of that, controlling the glider, building the wall level, controlling everything, and then hopefully we'll get to the point where we turn around and start facing the right way and controlling the glider, and possibly even having to go at forward launch. I think that sounds like day one. Day two's looking pretty rainy, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. So that glider down there is all my gear for the day. Hopefully I can get, let's just swap the video around, hopefully I can get one of the guys to do some footage at some point, but some of the more experienced guys are just going up the hill now and just having a fly. The wind's fairly calm, so it's a nice day for us to learn. It was really windy this morning, but it's died right down now. So my instructor is Dave and he is just about to go and have a play at lunch. Here he goes. So it is the evening now of day one. So you can see the Dune de Pilat behind me. We flew just a little bit further north on a smaller hill today. But me and another guy called Shots, I'll introduce you to him later in the week if he doesn't mind the whole YouTube thing, basically, according to the instructor, did really well today. So the wind died down in the afternoon, we moved on to some forward launches. We got those, we both did 3 successful forward launches in a row, and the instructor said basically if we can repeat that in the morning, we've got a little bit more work to do on the reverse launches, but we should be able to do our first hops tomorrow, so very excited. The social element of this is lovely. There's a group of 10 people. The main people that organise the event, John, we're all having dinner tonight and having a few drinks. So I'm just going down to get some mixers for the rum I brought and just getting ready for a nice relaxing evening, everyone. But day one has gone very well indeed. So I will meet you back on the Dune tomorrow. Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the EP course. So it's pretty windy here today and due to rain later. So I think the guys have said it's not going to be flyable today unless you wanted to end up somewhere else. Ultimately that might be the goal, but not when you're learning. So it might be an admin day today. We've got some learning and courses to do, and the rest of the week looks beautiful flying conditions. So we'll wait to see, but one of the instructors has already, look, made me a cup of tea. Dave's a gentleman, so that's done. I will wake up, have a cup of tea, and see you all soon. Good afternoon. This afternoon on day 3, yes, Thursday. So yesterday, torrential rain, wind, definitely not flyable. So we studied on our exams, well I think I've already told you that. So today we've come out, again at lunchtime, morning, not flyable. They come here because of the predictable winds on this massive, great big dune of sand. But not playing ball this week, unfortunately. The wind is northeast all the time. It's swinging around slightly in the afternoon. But me and Shots, the other complete beginner, who you can see there, had to do some reverse launches, turns into wind, and some more forward launches this morning. So for us, the conditions were almost perfect. I think, I'm not sure, I'm ready for my first hop now. So I've been told to take a break. We're waiting for that wind to turn around, and it is picking up as well. And then basically, this bit of the hill, as you see, curves round here. So it is facing north. And I think the idea is we'll go quarter of the way up, do our first little hop, halfway up, do a second little hop, full way up, bigger hops, and then start introducing S-turns, which I've been told should be today. The weather isn't improving during the week. If anything, it's getting worse. So hopefully that will change Saturday, Sunday. But if not, we're stuck with fairly limited conditions. But I think I'll get a hop today. So Shots is just doing his turn now, pulls both brakes, and the wing collapses. And that's just to make sure we can control the wing once we've landed. So I've done that this morning, that's why I'm panting like a good one. And there's Super Dave. And this is John. So John owns and runs Flight Culture. He's our host for the week. I've just gave the guys an update on day 3 and what we're battling, and I think our ground handling's almost done, is it?
Well.
Oh, it depends on Super Dave.
Exactly.
What do we think, Dave? How are we getting on? Hang on, what do you think? How are we getting on, mate?
Average.
Average. Okay.
Oh, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. What we're going to do now is I'm going to take Shots glider.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go up to that little patch there.
Yeah.
And see if I can launch and see if I can clear this stuff in front.
Right. So just working out the altitude enough to cover,
yes,
to clear all of that, because obviously we don't want to land in that. Okay, so that's instructor Dave. My big finger, it's on zoom so it doesn't work. Here he goes, just inflating the wing now. That's Shots' wing. Here he goes. So wings come up, brakes off, run, 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 run. Oh, wow. And he is gliding. How cool is that? Oh, okay, well he definitely made it over the pile. So right hand down, into wind, flare, flare, flare. Nice. Oh, exciting times. So this is Shots, the other complete beginner with me today.
Hello.
So that looked good. He made that look too easy, didn't he?
Very easy.
Yeah, we're going to make that look a little bit more difficult.
Slightly more hairy.
Yeah.
Blow all the doors off.
Exciting. Well, it's happened. The whole idea of getting the GoPro and putting it on top of the wing, when you're going up, you've got to listen to the instruction. You're obviously a bit nervous. See, butterfly, I wasn't really nervous, but definitely had butterflies. Anyway, I've now done 3 hops from halfway up the dune. The wind is coming north, so it's not ideal. A couple of the guys have been blown left a little bit, but yeah, I have flown 3 times now and it is magnificent. I'll show you some of the other guys having some fun. Hopefully we'll get out this afternoon and have some, but they're a little bit worried about the wind direction being too far down the beach, so there might just be some more ground handling this afternoon, but it's all good practice. So there's no way I can't capture exactly how I feel. The video from day 2, day 1, who knows, the big dune in front of us. Dave, this gentleman here, legend, who's my instructor this week. We've done our first hops today. I think you've already seen or heard a bit about that. It's the end of the day and he said, come on, why don't we go and do a bit more? Climb that fucking great dune, pardon my French. And we should be able to go and do some playing, at least some ground handling and a few more hops. So any opportunity to get airborne, I was going to take it, and this man's silly enough to offer it. So yeah, just recover and then we're going to go down. I'll swap the camera around. So this is the main dune. Because of the wind direction and us being noobs, haven't used yet, but I think we're going down there, aren't we, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. See you in a bit. Toodaloo. Say bye, Dave.
Bye.
So this is Carl, one of the instructors, coming in. I've just walked from down there, so it's the second sand dune I've done. I'm hanging out of my bottom because unfortunately I can't do what these guys are doing yet.
You wouldn't like it, mate?
No, it looks miserable. I much prefer walking up a sand dune. And there you go. off to have some fun. So the backpack and the chute's about 15 kilos, which don't sound too much, but when you've walked down from there and you've had to walk up it in the first place. Dave, aren't you, Dave? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Dave?
60, nearly 61.
61. The boy's like a bloody gazelle.
Yeah, but I'm only carrying a small bag. But to be fair, I'm not breathing through my mouth.
Good man, good man. We're going to go back and get...
In fact, I might even jog up now because I'm getting bored.
Time to go and get a beer and some calories. What a beautiful morning. Hello people, welcome to day 4 of the EP course. So there's our little accommodation and there's the dune. I think you've seen that a couple of times by now. So weather continues to be a bit of a pain in our butts and not really on the dune, which is laughable because that's why we're here, but never mind. By the afternoon, late afternoon, it is going to swing around enough that we can get off the top of it. So that, according to the guys, should complete our EP course. We've just got to do some more launches, start to introduce some turns and some pilot controlled flight rather than instructed controlled flight. And then that's that. Normally we'd then start to move on to the CP, but unfortunately with the CP, we're just not going to have the weather for it. Although it's bright and sunny, the weather is in the wrong conditions and it's not quite as hot as it normally is. The guys say it's normally like 28, 30 out here and it's about 20 degrees at the moment. The problem with that is without the sun heating up the dune and the cold air coming in the sea, which will then pull an easterly in from the sea, you're less likely to have that coastal breeze. So that might hold us up because it's plain showing, sorry, we want a westerly, but it's plain showing as an easterly for the next 3 days and quite strongly. So let's hope the sun does its job, gets us some more flying and we'll see where we go. But today, some more exciting hops, going to start doing some turning. Look, I did that with the phone, you see what I did there? Because you use weight shift as well as the parachute. So should be fun, but going to go have some breakfast. Then I'm going to go for a swim with Shots, the guy that's learning with me. And then we will head over to the dune about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So guys, update. The update is the wind's completely screwed us. We can't even do any ground handling. So the guys have gone into town to get some oysters and shrimps for a bit of a seafood lunch. And me and a couple of the guys are just sitting around and enjoying some sun. We did our hill environment exam today, so I didn't realise there was another exam to do. So we probably would have done that a little bit further on, but seeing we had the time to, we did that. So that is really all of the paperwork and exams done now. And now we're just enjoying the sunshine, which is quite pleasant. So Shots is about to try his first oyster.
More information, there's plenty of bowls. No.
Oh, that's no fun at all, Shots. So we have had our oysters. I did try one and it was actually nicer than the last time I tried it, but still not for me. That will be my last oyster. I only tried it because all the guys were saying that they were the best oysters they've ever had. But yeah, still not for me. But we had some nice large prawns as well, so we peeled them. They were very pleasurable. But yeah, this easterly is killing us. Now, for the uninitiated, they might say, well, hang on, there's 2 sides to the dune. Fly the easterly this side. Problem with that is, as you can see, the landing area this side isn't ideal. But also, Johnny was explaining to me the rotor over the top, because it then hits the cold air from the sea, just creates an absolute mess. And because there's nowhere on top to land and the rotor would catch you, you can't actually fly the easterly. So although we've got this massive, great big easterly slope, it isn't appropriate to fly, hence there's nobody flying it all the way along. And it's about 13 miles long, this dune. It's pretty big, biggest one in Europe, I understand. So yeah, long and short of it is no flying, which sucks, frankly, but it is what it is. So this is the campsite that we're staying in. Now apparently years and years ago there was a French movie made here So loads of people keep stopping and taking pictures of the place. Apparently the movie was really rubbish, but the French liked it. So yeah, they just stop on the road, take a picture and drive on. But oh yeah, look, there we go. Look, we've got a little tank we can show you over here. So that's where we are, down here. Literally flying there. That's where I got the train into from Marchand, and obviously the train goes all the way to Bordeaux. But that's the area that we're playing with. Right, I'm gonna head back to the room. I've heard a vicious rumour that there's a deck of cards. See if we can get a little card game going or something. Morning, day, do you know what? I don't know. Day 4, day 5? Unfortunately, it looks like it is another non-flyable day. We've got a strong easterly, and for the reasons I've already explained, that's no good whatsoever. So all the ground school's done. I guess we wait. On the plus side, Formula 1 qualifying's on. Cool, so I've climbed the top of the dune because again there's no bloody flying today. So as you can see, the wind is completely off my back, blowing towards the sea, which is unflyable for us unfortunately. So we just thought we'd come to get a little bit of exercise, see what's going on, and do something, and then we might go back to the accommodation's got a pool, which is pretty chilly, but after a walk might be just what we need, and it's 23 degrees today. So anyway, we'll walk for a couple of hours, see how we get on. Well, ladies and gents, I'll try not to get my big man boobies in the video, but we went for a walk down the dune all the way to actually where we paraglide and back, which took a good 3-4 hours because it's just no flying, and we've just come to the pool. I'm not sure I'm allowed to video in here, but quickly. So yeah, that is not heated. Certainly wakes you up, but after a walking over the dune, I was absolutely boiling, so had a nice enjoyable swim. Johnny, bless him, is back at the apartment making everyone a pork stew tonight, and then it actually looks like the wind is going to swing round tomorrow, so we can do a couple of hours flying in the afternoon. So I think my only goal really now is to get through the EP qualification. So I've got to do a couple more jumps, completely unaided. So the first couple, Dave was there just to help me. And then I've got to throw in some turns on the way down, and then I'll pass. But yeah, we are going to struggle for time, but hopefully we can get it in. But if we can't, I will return to the UK and go straight to another school, because I want to come and do another trip they're doing out in Africa in about 6-7 weeks time. So I need to get my CP qualification, so I'll do it in good old cold windy Britain. But look, I can't complain. I'm not at work, the sun's shining, I've been in the pool. I'm going to relax and get a bit of colour. Well, second from last day guys, guess what? The weather's not flyable. So I am currently having a little walk around a market to keep myself occupied. So yeah, come out for a coffee with a couple of the guys this morning, having a little walk around the market, and then we're going to go back. There is the smallest chance that later on we can get out as the wind swings around to a northerly, but it'll be right at the end of the day and for pretty much an hour if we're lucky. And it won't actually be on, it'll be just on enough. But hey ho, let's see what I can find in the market. Maybe find a little present for my daughter for me being away for the week. So, back from the market, as you can see, another perfectly flyable day. It's about 21 degrees today. And by the way, those marks on my arms yesterday, I'm not being abused. They're marks from paragliding a couple of days ago when we did get out. So it's day 5, non-flyable today. I think I've already moaned. You've probably just heard this the whole way through the video. More of a holiday than a paragliding holiday, if I'm honest guys. But it's, as I said, not the world's worst place to do. So back at the pool, and I'm just going to chill out and get a suntan before I head back to miserable Britain. So, ending the video off guys, I am currently at Dune de Pilat. So I've just got off the train. I'm about to get a 10-15 minute bus back to the airport. But long and short of it is that was my paragliding journey. Didn't get my EP done, unfortunately. The weather just did not allow. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. But I'm a determined little bugger, and I've already been in touch with a UK school and already arranged a package to get me my EP finished and my CP. So this journey is not over. I'll put this video out here, and I'll start the next one as I start learning in the UK. I'm not sure you've learned anything from this, but maybe just to have a good view of what you're trying to achieve and the weather of where you're going. But look, I want to thank John and the team at Flight Culture. They did an amazing job of looking after us, and no one can control the weather. So I'm planning actually on going on another trip with them in October to Africa. So I have to get my qualification done. Well, I don't have to. I could continue with those guys, but I've set myself a goal. I've got the ump, frankly, and I want to get it achieved. So let's see what happens, and I'll let you know. Thanks for watching.